Does management conflict with compassion? Why good leadership and respect matter for your team? Hey, everyone! In today's video, we're exploring a common question: does management conflict with compassion? Plus, we'll cover how respect adds value to leadership, why good leadership is essential for your team, and how accusations and threats can destroy team morale. Let's get into it. Does management conflict with compassion? A lot of people think management is all about driving results, while compassion is about understanding emotions, and that the two don't really mix. But actually, management and compassion can work together to create a more effective team. Number 1. Balancing goals and empathy. As a manager, you're responsible for meeting goals and keeping things on track. But that doesn't mean you can't be compassionate. Good leadership is about balancing results with empathy. You still hold your team accountable, but you recognize their struggles and support them in overcoming challenges. Number 2. Leadership through compassion. When you lead with compassion, you build trust within your team. A compassionate leader creates an environment where people feel understood and supported, which leads to higher engagement and motivation. Compassion isn't about lowering standards, it's about helping people meet those standards while taking their personal needs into account. Number 3. Reducing conflict and stress. Managers who lead with compassion are better at preventing burnout and reducing workplace stress. Instead of focusing on blame or criticism when something goes wrong, you offer constructive feedback and focus on solutions. This creates a healthier, less stressful environment for your team. How respect adds value to leadership. Let's talk about why respect is so crucial in leadership and how it strengthens your team. Number 1. Fostering a positive workplace culture. Respect is the foundation of any productive, happy team. When you treat your team with respect, you create a culture of trust and collaboration. Respectful communication encourages openness, reduces misunderstandings, and helps everything run more smoothly. Number 2. Empowerment and engagement. When people feel respected, they're more engaged and motivated to do their best work. Respect empowers your team by boosting their confidence and making them feel valued. This leads to higher productivity, more creativity, and better overall performance. Number 3. Handling conflict effectively. Respect also plays a big role when conflicts arise. A respectful manager can resolve disputes professionally, focusing on solutions rather than placing blame. This approach keeps the team focused on growth and prevents drama from dragging things down. Number 4. Inspiring loyalty and retention. People don't just leave jobs, they leave bad managers. When your team feels respected and valued, they're more likely to stay loyal and committed. This lowers turnover and helps maintain a stable, experienced team. Why good leadership is so important for your team. So why does all this matter for your team? Good leadership sets the tone for everything. When you lead with compassion and respect, your team will trust you, collaborate better, and feel safe taking risks or offering new ideas. A great leader inspires the team to not just meet their goals but exceed them. Leadership isn't just about hitting numbers, it's about creating an environment where everyone can grow, adapt, and succeed together. How accusations and threats destroy the team. Now, let's talk about what happens when managers lead with accusations or threats instead of compassion and respect. This is where things can really go wrong. Number 1. Breaking trust. When a manager constantly accuses their team of mistakes or uses threats to motivate them, it destroys trust. Instead of feeling supported, the team feels defensive and on edge. This leads to a toxic environment where people are afraid to speak up, ask for help, or take any risks. Trust is key for a strong team, and without it, everything falls apart. Number 2. Creating a fear-based culture. Leading through threats creates a fear-based culture, where employees are motivated by avoiding punishment rather than striving for success. This kills creativity because people are afraid of making mistakes. Over time, this kind of environment leads to burnout, low morale, and high turnover. No one wants to work in constant fear. Number 3. Undermining confidence and motivation. Accusations make people feel like they're not good enough. When employees are constantly blamed or threatened, it undermines their confidence, which directly impacts their motivation and performance. Instead of empowering your team, accusations and threats leave them feeling demoralized and unmotivated. Number 4. Lowering productivity. Without trust, respect, and compassion, productivity drops. A team that's constantly fearful or demotivated isn't going to perform at its best. Accusations and threats drain the energy out of a team, making it impossible for them to deliver the results you need. Conclusion. So, does management conflict with compassion? Absolutely not. Compassion makes you a better, more effective leader. When you combine compassion with respect, you build trust, create a positive work environment, and empower your team to succeed. On the flip side, leading through accusations and threats destroys trust, motivation, and productivity, leaving your team fearful and disengaged. Good leadership is essential for any successful team, and it starts with how you treat people. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more leadership tips.